Many tippers still sitting on defence about when to use their joker. Officials shutting down electronic cheating after 2015 Andrew Harvey scandal. The Golden Tipper delivery ceremony rehearsal landing test underway. Alarming powder sales increase after mid-season finger chafe sets in. And end-of-season party plans begin for Nanya tippers.
This is Adelaide's 9 News with Kate Collins and Brenton Ragless.
Good evening and welcome to Channel Nanya News. Well, it's been another tough week for tippers in round 12, with the competition average being a measly 5 tips. Some tippers still managed to find some form, with Chris Stapleton picking 8 out of 9 tips correct, despite tipping from abroad. This is an absolute top-lip effort from the young man, and we wish him all the best. In other news, one tipper, who will remain nameless, has recently found himself in trouble with the law at the LAX airport before departing for Australian soil. The recent event is said to have inspired a new film to be made, with supporting roles from John Cusack and John Malkovich. Now, it has been said before, and it'll be said again, Reece is fucked. This has been known for several months among tippers. However, there is growing concern for another Nanyan tipper in Harry Whiting. Harry has been tipping like a prepubescent teen after a few Woodstock 440s. We managed to get a comment from the little badger, and this is what he had to say.
Oh, yeah, well, it's pretty hard to pick all the good tips and that, Yeah.
Now for this up-and-coming week, and the rest of the season, here's Brenton.
Yeah, thanks, Kate. Well, of course it's a split round this week, and it kicks off Friday night with the Kangaroos and the Hawks. Should be a good contest and a chance to see just how rickety dem wheels on the North Wagon can get. Saturday sees clashes between the Lions and the Eagles, as well as the Dockers and the Power. Both of these games, I couldn't give a left nut who comes out the victors. The Doggies take on the Puss Bags on Saturday night, so that will be my night planned, possibly with a nice glass of vino and a Maxi-Bon. Let's face it, everyone loves Maxi-Bons. In other injury news, we still see Jordan Florence Reynolds out with that ACL injury. He's been on the road to recovery since surgery a couple of weeks back. Fans shouldn't worry though, as the young man is completely up to date with Game of Thrones, and even seen a few titties along the way too. Mitch, Shoppy, Benny, Harry and Reece all are still out with their respective thumb injuries. That's what's kept them grounded as far as the ladder's concerned so far this season. Now, for tonight's Nanya forecast. We see a high-pressure system developing up in the top end of the ladder with Delprat, Pat and McDuff all creeping higher with jokers still in hand. Let's all hope the man who calls himself Hubert Humperdinck gets similar joker results as other Nanyan tippers such as Flossie, Ol and Rissol. A large trough is developing at the bottom end of the ladder, with some tippers being sucked into it with poor form. Thousy Boy happens to be one of these cellar dwellers, despite holding on to last year's prestigious phallic-shaped trophy. On a more contemporary note, tonight's forecast, well, for me at least, is a big old bag of puss. That's right, big old bag of puss for Brenty Boy. You beauty.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Brenton.
Oh, Kate, sometimes I don't know whether to knock you on your kisser or kiss you on your knockers. What do you reckon, Warren? Hey?
Yeah, mate, I don't know either, eh?
That's all for tonight's edition of Channel 9 News. Good evening.